All right, Shalom, Shalom, Michelle Kanan coming in. Give me 1 second. I gotta read something. So, Shalom, Shalom. It's about praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, for Karkadash. That one to the apostles, a great millstone, salutation to all the Akim and Akwash pushing the truth. Coming in once again, year of prophecy. Yahweh Kanan, how you doing?
Hi.
All right. So as you can see, we had Halloween, and during Halloween, which we know is Samhain, which is the spirit that you under when you're doing those type of events. But we have a lot of Christians. But if you ever watched the movie Michael Myers, you know that was all based on like a Halloween theme, and it's important to bring that out because it goes back to the Druids and the Celtics, you know, up there in Europe, and how they used to sacrifice the kids to the, you know, demon gods. And they used to come to the people's house and tell them that they got to give their kids, and they used to dress up in the costume and come, I guess, to ward away bad spirits, which they say that's the closest thin line between, and it's the witch's Sabbath, you know, which is, we know America and everything of America is based on witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? The whole conception. So we're going to start off with that. Let's start off with that. Because you got a beginning and you got an end. So this is, let me get on this side. The camera can see. It's Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, because America is Babylon the Great. And it's a old daughter of the Chaldeans, you know, which is the hierarchy, witchcraft of the Babylonians. They have tapped into that whole spirit, that whole realm. That's why you got the phallic symbol and pyramids all over throughout America, which I did a lesson before I went down to Fort Worth, Texas. I did a lesson of the pyramids and everything, and a lot of their buildings is shaped and modeled after these Egyptian goddess and goddesses. Like downtown Kenosha, you got the phallic symbol right there set up downtown Kenosha. You go on the map, it shows you, and you'll be like damn, like that? Yeah, like that. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this real simple stuff. See, all these things are coming out because you had the old election too. I'm gonna speak on that too, because you had that old election that's going on that y'all so dearly is going after. But you're Israelite, you're only supposed to participate. But oh well. So watch this.
Oh, damn it! Oh, it's got doubled in the face. Ow!
Hold on. This Kenosha. See that? Phallic symbol. That's right off the pier downtown, which Columbus sit right in the middle facing it. To show that that's the birth, and they got the egg shape, which is Ishtar, which go back to Easter, which is what the whole Christian, westernized Christian world is based off of, which is sun worship. See that? They went away from the lunar calendar and went to the solar Christian, you know, which they turned everything upside down. But let me go a little farther with this Isaiah. So this Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thighs, pass over the river. And that's what you see. Everything has been uncovered about America. That's why the American citizens aren't taking any more of this BS, and they ready to roll. And the blacks, Blacks, and Native Americans, Israelites, a lot of them is starting to understand too that a lot of these events that has taken place is systematic racism, whether from Jim Crow all the way up to today. So it's a lot of events that's going on, that's taking place, that us Israelites are watching and knowing that our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, is on his way back, because they finna push the RFID chip. No, I won't hear nobody acting like they don't know what the RFID chip about either. Digital currency. You already see they finna crash the dollar. You smell me? They finna crash the dollar. You finna get the digital currency pop. And Salakia, but I gotta see and make sure that the camera is working. And where it's at. Cause I forgot my damn pole. Salakia, where we at? Okay, we good. So America is in for a lot of events, and that's why you had the sun and the moon at the same time. It's a lot of witchcraft and sorcery that's being played in the mix. Because I showed you the phallic symbol, right? Now I'm gonna show you the election real quick. Just it's all kind of symbols that I've been catching and picking up on. Like you got stuff like this. Like as I'm working, I'm out there throughout Milwaukee, and the middle class Americans, this is what they got in the front of their house. So people is ready to uprise. I got other stuff. Hold on. So look. Hold on, I got other stuff. Because we spoke about the election. See that? 666666. Turn the nines upside down. See that? Luciferianism. That's America. You know what I'm saying? So let me jump a little bit. Because as you can see, the jobs and the economics of America has been exposed. Economic hitman and so forth. You have people like, just to name a few, Max Kaiser. You have Gerald Salente. And you have many more. And everybody know gold and silver is where it's at. The dollar isn't really worth anything. But hold on, let me get that that help. That what is that name on? I'm gonna take that back to All right, this Nahum. I'm gonna start at 3 and 4, and then I'm gonna jump back up to 1 to make everything relevant. This Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitude of the whoredom of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nation through her whoredom and families through her witchcraft. Like, see, our people didn't understand, and they couldn't put together how chattel slavery that made America and the systematic racism after of it, doing your government, has paved the way for you to be in the hellhole you in today. They didn't get that till Yahweh put the spirit on Israelites to come together, and just to name a few, and the really one I can think of that's really coming is when he made the hidden colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those participants in that, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. All of those Israelites from Judah all the way down, which is the Negroes, to Benjamin, the West Indies, Haitians, Dominicans, Guatemala, Panama. Because if you look at the Black conscious community, even though those guys hasn't came to the 100% truth, they have bits and parts, and what they feeding off of right now, Israel. Everybody's feeding off of Israel right now. You know, they segments can't keep going unless that true light, which we know is Yahweh Shah, which is shining. Even Elder Tarah just spoke on that. So I'm understanding by even being a part of rebuking them brothers, and you know what I'm saying, exposing how, and even having them come down to Milwaukee and, you know, challenge us and ask us about the creation and man and Adam and so forth. And we answered everything, flying colors, baby, from the language and so forth. You know, we got videos on all that, on GMS Wisconsin and so forth. Me and the Akims, you know, already been around those corners from dealing with pastors and so forth. So we seeing this light even shine more. And we are shining more because we becoming that light that's been put on the hill that ain't here. All right, how y'all doing? Shit, looking like that. Look like their grandmama, mama. Shit. Yeah, you got the tie. You know what I'm saying? Them our sisters. They just don't know it. That's why she. Hey, how y'all doing? She's up here shining. But anyways, back to a subject at hand. So America has been that witchcraft that's been able to use its propaganda and its sorcery and its magic from even what you see. My sister even had to call me and say, look, that thing I seen with Lisa Ray and them talking to Ice Cube and them about White Man, and he had to recalibrate their mind to, like he said, a nation that, see, they witchcraft ain't working no more. So that whole feminism and pushing that, and it's all failing. See that? It's all failing. That's why that Isaiah 47:1 is very important. I'll cover thou locks. You know what I'm saying? Make thou bare, thou legs bare. For everybody seeing America's shame. You know, of the just murder of its so-called protect and serve police force killing its citizens. And it's only killing one group of its citizens. The African Americans, which happen to be God's people, Judah. And a lot of these other nations, they know this stuff. You know? And America got an answer for that, which we're going to get into that later on up here. Then I'm going to jump back to that Isaiah 47. Because don't forget, we got the elections. And you see, it's all witchcraft. It's all sorcery. It's all magic. All of a sudden, Trump had the COVID-19's gone. And it's just, it's so much sorcery going on that it's pathetic. And you see is what? The election day is what? The day after Halloween. So they did all that magic and sorcery. And you know, man, look. Hey, this is yeah, it's going down. So us Octiums and Aquas, you know what I'm saying, be vigilant, you know what I'm saying, put your prayers up, fast, you know what I'm saying, and get ready because our salvation is near. But this Nahum 3:4, because of the multitude of our whoredom, of the welfare of a harlot, the mystery of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredom and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thou skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nations thou nakedness, and thou kingdoms thou shame. And I just got done elaborating on a lot of that, which I'm gonna elaborate a lot more, because as you see, the Isaiah 47 and this Nahum is all tying together. Because what's a lot of America things that's coming out? The humanitarian things and horrendous things that they doing in these Latin American nations, which happen to be the Northern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Guatemala, Panama, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? With the cartels and so forth. You have all of these horrendous things that America has done and still doing, and by bringing in dictators from Chavez and so forth, and building these guys up. You know what I'm saying? Displacing, and now you even got an administration that's holding kids in cages, and they dying and being raped and giving AIDS and so forth. Man, ain't nobody forgetting about none of that. I don't know why y'all thinking people forgetting about that, because y'all trying to run us through the matrix with y'all systematic think about this, think about that, think about that. No, we thinking about what you doing to these people. See that? So when you decide to put what you deem as Mexicans, which are God's people, you got to answer for that. See that? See, you just can't do what you want to do because you want to say, oh, y'all illegal. No, you illegal, motherfucker. This was the North Americans, the Northern Kingdom. This is theirs, which some just walk past. And you see they ain't got no mask on their face, right? I don't know if y'all got to see them, though. But no, they ain't got no mask because they ain't stupid. So, yeah, man, America got a lot of blood on his hand, as y'all can understand. And that chip right around the corner. So this Nahum 3:5, because I'm against thee, said the Lord of hosts, I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame. And I will cast abomination filthy upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock in all the nations. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Where shall I seek comfort for thee? And that's the ICBM missiles at the end of the day. Because right now America is being exposed, but when Yahweh Shah had them shoot them missiles on America with them chariots, it's gonna be over with. See that? That's gonna be the end all be all. to that final destination. And a lot of us Akims, we look forward to that day coming, because we tired of being around here. We like Lot in 2 Peter 2, righteous Lot, hearing and seeing the vexation and hearing the wicked conversation of these people, because the kids are getting worse, the parents are getting worse, the grandparents getting worse, the air is getting worse, the food is getting worse, the water is getting worse. You know what I'm saying? Work is getting worse. Everything is getting worse, man. Food and water bad? Oh, we in trouble, bro. But let's keep going. Let's keep it going. So Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not, meaning the Israelites. Because y'all doing what y'all want to do to Yahweh B'Shem, y'all people. Day in and day night. Y'all got all kind of set agendas against us. We was already going into gentrification. Now we going into police genocide. Now we talking about reparations, slavery. Now we talking about systematic racism during COVID when it comes to giving out the small business loans. You know what I'm saying? Aid and shit through the care package. It's just a non-stop. We always uncovering something, that they always got some type of plot and scheme and plan. Because now Ice Cube came with the whole nation plan, and he tried to go to both sides to basically expose y'all. That y'all ain't got y'all own thing, and y'all like, we ain't trying to. Because y'all, how y'all gonna work against the same system that was built, that y'all built? Biden, Trump, all these motherfuckers. Come on, y'all, let's stop playing. And that's what we mean by it's full of lies, but the prey departeth not. Because they always got something. Something on top of something on top of something. And you know, we got a lot of sellouts amongst the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans too, who then sold out. Lisa Ray and all them showed all that. And that's why I had to bring out that book with the Willie Lynch, showing how like our people sold out. Majority of them, it's over with. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the prancing horse and the jumping chariot. And that's all that traffic. That's why even